give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away.
Shalom. I want to welcome everyone to the West African Hebrew Israelites, the hidden identity. Thank you so much for joining today's teachings. I know your life will never be the same. I bless the name of the Most High for a lot that He have done for us. Without Him, we can't do anything. Without Him, even we can't bring these teachings. It's not easy for us to bring these teachings. It's just the will of the Father that we have found a favor in His sight, that He was able to enable us each day for us to be able to gather the message that He has given unto us to bring to you guys. So I bless the name of the Most High. I appreciate you, Most High. I bless your holy name. Jah, unto you be that glory, unto you be that praise, unto you be the honor and blessing. I praise you, I worship you. And I thank the name of the Most High for our new subscribers, everyone that took time and subscribed to our channel. Thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, I say thank you. And maybe you tend to follow us, but you haven't taken any time to subscribe. Please subscribe. You won't get bored. You will not get bored. Like each time that we'll post a new video, it's a new message or like a new revelation. So I believe that you will not get bored through our channel or just watching our channel. And again, thank you, everyone that took time and subscribe. Whether you are new subscribers, a new subscriber, or the old subscribers, please, I say thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Today, our teachings will be based on West Africa. We will do a particular tribe in West Africa and the unique thing that they have in their community, like being like a chief or a stool or a seat, if that would be a perfect word for me to put it. So I would say the mercy seat in West Africa, the mercy seat in West Africa. And I don't know whether these teachings will be a series because it's like a big or broad, it's like umbrella, a broad topic or a broad message. And I pray as the Lord Yahweh lead, I will see what we can do. If Yah will open open the way, or if it is His will for us to do it a series, I think we will do it. But for now, I don't know. So before we go on, let's do the covenant. We are the covenant keeping people. The Most High Yah Elohim have a covenant with us. When you read the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7, 6, it said the covenant of Elohim. For thee art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh, their God Elohim. The Lord Yahweh, their God Elohim, had what chose thee to be a holy, to be a special people unto Him, above all the people that are upon the face of the earth. That says the Most High, the words of the Most High. So this is the covenant the Most High Yah have for us. He wants us to keep His covenant by praying daily, read His word, by being obedient and living a righteous living. We have to set ourselves apart because we are people that He chose us, and He set us apart from any other tribe, any other group of people, any other people, the Gentiles. He set us apart. And if one come across these messages, they will ask if Moses chose us, how about the others? It's kind of funny that we tend to, for us to what? Reject the will of the devil and embrace the will of the Father. We rather think about others. How about the others? Do not worry about others. Each and every one, Most High Yah deal with us differently. All His message is saying, you are the Hebrew Israelites, the chosen people. He want you to embrace His message. He want you to do His will. That's all. So do not worry about others. Do not worry about others. Worry about your relationship with Him daily. That's the most important thing, that He cares and He cares about you. couple of years ago, I would say maybe 3 years ago, I did had a message from the Mosiah, and he was telling me that the Ashanti stew, I have to study about the Ashanti stew. So I took a picture, or I search the internet and find a picture. So I have the first picture on the screen right now, if you guys can see. So the bottom picture, or the bottom picture that you can see, is like a seat, a stew, that two men, two image holding trumpets and like blowing trumpets, shofar, on left and right, and on the bottom one is like one is sitting or one is sitting or something like that. So in the top of the picture, we have the Ark of the Covenant and the two angels. So this what I thought the most High Yah is saying to me. So I took this picture and I put this together, but it wasn't this one. And the same day I got this one, the next one on the screen right now, I got this one. So it wasn't this one. So I left this message alone, like 2 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. It could be more, but I'll give it 2 or 3 years ago. So I left it alone, as I said, and recently the picture became full, or the message became clear, and the Mosai like give us the message, like for us to put it together into details about the Ashanti kingdom. I quite remember, I don't know whether recently one of our subscribers said something about the Ashanti or the Asante people are not the Israelites, but they are the Canaanites. It would be very wrong for each and everyone to point finger, or like, let's say, the Liberians or the Cameroonians or the Nigerians or these people or this tribe, whether Kru, whether Dan, or whether Goli, like different tribe, they are not this, they are not this, unless we know for sure, or unless one have a confirmation from Yah. Other than that, we cannot say that. The message that like we have gotten, Musa have given unto us about the Ashanti kingdom of their stew is beyond human being understanding. I pray that please take time and just watch the video, or listen to the teachings that like we are doing. You won't believe what you are seeing or you are hearing. Your ear will be tingled, like it's beyond human being understanding. Each time I've been like, if you follow us or watch our videos, I always say I am like, I'm fortunate, or I see myself as a privilege, and I'm humble, honor to bring these messages, because each messages or each teachings is not something that I know already. Every time, like, I'm shivering and it blow my mind. It's beyond human being understanding. So let's see the next one. There's the next picture on the screen right now. We have 3 pictures putting together. These pictures, or this picture on the screen right now, is like old the Asante or Ashanti kings, and like, it's not about like what they are wearing or the kente, like their cloth, no, but the symbols that we'll talk about, I don't know, is beyond human being understanding. We are serving a living God, and the God that we are serving, He knows everything. So for now, the revelation have come that we are the people. Indeed, the Lord God Almighty, Yah, know what He's talking about. We don't know, but He knows everything. Because remember, He's the creator. He's the one who created us. We have the next one on the screen right now. Like the one on the top will be the old a king. I don't know his name. I didn't bother to search his name. And the bottom one, the one bottom on the right will be, I think, the modern king. And the one on the left, again, I think he is dead. So that will be the old king. So 3 pictures putting together. The reason why I brought these pictures, let's see what the pictures or the message is about. But before then, I said Ashanti. A lot of people are, maybe you are not familiar about even West Africa or Ghana or Ashanti. So we have a map on the screen right now. If you can see, we have 3 maps putting together. The one on top it's like West Africa map, and you can see Cote d'Ivoire, we can see Ivory Coast, Liberia, Guinea, Sierra Leone. Then we have Togo, Benin, Burkina, and Nigeria, and Cameroon. Then we have circle going around on Ghana. So the Ashantis are in Ghana, or they are in Ghana. So the bottom right, you can see the red arrow showing Ghana, Ghana map in like Africa map, and you can see the Ghana map. So on the left, the bottom on the left, you can see the Ghana map, and we have the Ashanti as Ashanti or Ashanti, and like blue circle going around the Ashanti. So Ghana map, this Ashanti map showing that this will be the territory of Ashanti, so Ashanti Kingdom, and they are, I think they are the majority, or the Ashanti have the strong hold in Ghana, if I'm not mistaken. On the screen right now, we have again 3 pictures putting together, different kings, and as they are sitting. So you can here you can see the arrow showing. As I said years ago, the Lord told me to search about the Ashanti stew or Ashanti kingdom, and the pictures that I show about the ark and different stew, and it wasn't that one, so I left it alone. So this what I got, or this what the Lord confirmed for me, and everything that we did research, everything came to light that indeed this confirmed the mercy seat that we are saying. Again, just bear with me and you understand everything is biblical. So the picture on the top, you can see 2 arrows showing as the king was sitting, and the arrow is showing. This one, it will be like, I don't know which bed is this, but you can see the bed on top on the chair, stretching the wing or the arm. Again, stretching the arm. And on the bottom, because it's black and white, so it's not clear, we will show another one that is clear. On the bottom picture, the same thing. The king is sitting, and on the shoulders of the king chair or the stool, it have that same bed with the wing or the arm stretching. Let's see the next one. This picture will be make sense to you. Okay, so let's do the bed. You can see the bed with the blue arrow showing that all the 2 beds are like facing together. Their face are facing each other. The one on the right facing the one on the left, and the one on the left facing the one on the right. But it's not about facing each other alone. But you can see it's like they are stretched their arm. This one is black and white, so it's not clear. This one is black and white, but it's not clear. Then we have I think the crown that the king was wearing. We have the red arrow showing the crown that he was wearing, and the chain or the charm that he was wearing his neck. Again, you can see it's like a triangle. It's triangle, and the yellow arrow is showing this triangle. All these signs are biblical Hebrew symbols, biblical Hebrew symbols, and have the meaning to it. If these people are not Hebrew Israelites, how did these people got this symbol and they are keeping it up to date? And everything is in the Bible into details. Remember, our culture, which is the West Africans, the culture and the tradition is biblical. The name will be like the perfect name to it. It will be like so-called Old Testament, if there's a certain Old Testament, or the first books that our forefathers and our forefathers wrote before Paul and Peter their time, if that makes sense. Everything that the West Africans do, whether how they dance, how they have their feasts, their Passover, everything that they do. So, and tradition and culture, none doesn't copy. And again, West Africans tend to cherish their tradition and their culture, so they will not copy from anywhere. As the king is sitting, maybe this will make sense, but let's move on. Before we show the next picture, let's read the book of Exodus chapter 25. We read from 17 up to 20.
Into the ark the testimony which I shall give thee.
And thou shalt make a mercy seat of pure gold. 2 cubits and a half shall be the length thereof, and a cubit and a half the breadth thereof. And thou shalt make 2 cherubims of gold. Of beaten work shalt thou make them, in the 2 ends of the mercy seat. And make 1 cherub on the one end, and the other cherub on the other end. Even of the mercy seat shall ye make the cherubims on the 2 ends thereof. And the cherubims shall stretch forth their wings on high, covering the mercy seat with their wings, and their faces shall look one to another. Toward the mercy seat shall the faces of the cherubims be.
Exodus chapter 25, as we read from 17 up to 20. The Lord gave the instruction to our forefathers that they have to make the mercy seat and have 2 cherubim, 2 angels, like the angels cherubim, and their wings, they will stretch their hands, and their face will face each other. How? Let me bring this one on the screen again. The first one. Now we have it on the screen. You can see this bird on like facing each other, like you can see, and their wings stretching their arm towards the mercy seat or towards the seat. So how did these people have this seat, like into details as the mercy seat? I'm not saying the Ark of the Covenant, which is the box, but this one is the mercy seat. Anytime we'll have a time and treat the mercy seat itself. But look what you can see, you are seeing on the screen right now. I am short of words, so bear with me. I don't believe that there is coincidence. I do not believe it. It will into detail. It says, I will meet with you. And this is the seat or a stool or like a chair that the Ashanti king have to sit. And here, this one is a unique seat that they will sat on and judge the people. So as the king is sitting, it's not only the seat, but the crown that is on his head is different. And his charm or the necklace on his neck is different. Everything is biblical. Let me show you a picture. The next one, okay, you can see the next one on the screen right now. We have 2 pictures putting together. So let's do the bottom one. The bottom left, the arrow is showing it's triangle, but the one on the king neck is like 10 around. So it's the same thing. It's a Dalet or like door or move or entrance. This is what is in the chest of the king. How did these people got this sign, this symbol? How did they got this symbol? The same thing that you are seeing on the neck of the king, the same thing. That is the biblical Hebrew alphabet or biblical Hebrew symbols, not the modern Hebrew. When you search the modern Hebrew, you will see all this and you will understand it. Okay, but when you are biblical Hebrew or old-fashioned Hebrew writing or the symbols, you will see everything that the Shantis have. So on the right, on the bottom, it had a square. It's a noon, is a seed or life. That is the meaning of the noon or seed. So square. Look at the crown. Okay, the triangle, the key heart have the same triangle and have the square. So look at the square. Here is saying seed. Noon means seed is a Hebrew symbol or Hebrew chart. That's we are seeing right now. It say noon mean seed or life. You can search by yourself. You can find the truth for yourself. Okay, how did these people? You can see the king crown. We have the same sign. So the king crown have 2 symbols. It have the life, and again have what? The Dalet, which is the entrance or move or door. Okay, so the life, which is the symbol of the square. When you read the book of Daniel chapter 6:21, and Daniel said, "May the king live forever." So king life, like giving the life to the king, like and even I think their language, which is the Ashanti language, to greet a king, they say, "King, may you live forever." May you live forever. King, live forever. So that's their language, or that's their greeting to the king. So the king is wearing a crown, showing this seed or life, which is the square, and is the meaning of the square. Meaning of this square means what? Life. So as we greet the king, King, may you live forever. Again, so as we go along, I pray that we can put it together and do the series. This will be a perfect stool of King David. This will be a perfect stool of King David. May the king live forever. And his neck, the charm or the chain that he's wearing in his neck is what? The triangle. And the triangle is what? The Hebrew is what? Dalet or door or move or entrance. So every case that one have to like get into trouble or whatever, the king is a judge. These cases have to go through the king. So like you go through the king. So that is the reason why they have the symbol. Where did these people got all these things from? If they are not the people, if they are not Hebrews, if they are not the people of God, if they are not the chosen people, where did they got all this from? This is what you are seeing on the screen right now. Hey, don't take my word for it. Just do your own research. You will find out the truth. This is what the king is wearing right now, the picture that you are seeing. Let's see the next one. You can see the next one on the screen right now. This one is the color one. So the bed or the bed that is on top of the seat, which is, I would say, the stool of the king, like the King David seat. You can see again the bed stretch the arm, which is the wings, but they made it like long arm. Why did the bed need the long arm? Except they are making, being a kingdom of Judah, they are making it like the what do you call it? The Ark of the Covenant, as God instructed our forefathers to do. So this is what the Lord years ago prompted me to search the kingship or the stool of the Ashanti kingdom. So the one on the top, you can see the bed, and the one on the bottom right, as this color, you can see the king, back of the king with these two birds against with the two arms. So we have the arrow showing, red arrow showing the symbol. So this is the perfect mercy seat in the kingdom of Ashanti or West Africa. We will do more and more. We have a whole lot of information that we do, but we'll do it by I think series. It will be perfect for us to do it that way. This the evidence that we have that the Ashanti kingdom or their stool is the stool of King David. There's no any doubt or any dispute about these teachings or this message today. This is a perfect stool of King David. This is what the Ashanti still have today. If we have in time, like next time, you can see as the Mosiah instructed the gold and the wood, particular wood that they have to use. Look at the seat very well on the screen. You can see half is gold, and the wood, you can see the color that they use to mold this seat. This beyond human being understanding. It is beyond human being understanding. I don't know about you, but like I'm short of breath. Like I can't believe what I'm seeing. We have so many evidence, and we are not doing this for anyone to accept us, but it's just a message, the message that the Most High Yah have given unto us for us to come and share for the awakening remnants, the 12th tribe of Israel that have what scattered abroad, for us to be awakening from our long sleep. The Most High is calling. The Most High Yah is knocking the heart of our door. We need to respond and repent and surrender our soul unto the Most High and to the Yeshua HaMashiach. We need to accept him as our Lord and personal Savior. We have the next one on the screen right now. This one again, you can see the bed. This one on the top one, you can see the long arm stretching toward the ark. That will be the ark, stretching towards the seat, the mercy seat. Again, just do your own research. So, behind the king back, you can see it's like how many pointing stars or how many dots that we can find, or you can see on the seat. We have the yellow arrow showing. So on the bottom left, that is what it's a jealousy. This word jealousy or this symbol is the I think Akan, not Ashanti only, Akan symbol. So when you find Akan chart, you can see this symbol. And on the left on the screen, you can see old Hebrew Israelites or lamb stand, no lamb pot, lamb vessel, like vessel that they put oil to light their houses. And you can see the same. We have blue arrow showing the star or the design. You can see the same design on the lamb vessel that they use to light their house. So let me ask a question. Do we think like let's say the Ashanti people will go maybe northeast of Africa and find a particular tribe, and so the tribe of Israel, so because they are special people, or they are the chosen people of the Most High, let's copy their design and have it on the behind of our king seat? No, it doesn't work that way. Except they are the people. Look, I am blessed that I have gotten this opportunity for these teachings. This time that I know the truth about who we are, I am blessed, and I thank the Most High for this opportunity. If we can read, let's read the book of Deuteronomy chapter 6:15. Deuteronomy chapter 6:15.
All thy might, and these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart, and thou shalt teach them round about you. For the Lord thy God is a jealous God among you, lest the anger of the Lord thy God be kindled against thee, and destroy thee from off the face of the earth.
As we read Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 15, he said, I, the Lord, I am jealous God. The Lord is a jealous God. Yahweh is a jealous God. Yah is a jealous God. Our Almighty Elohim is a jealous God. So ask yourself, if the Ashanti or the Akan symbol have this star showing, it's a jealous, right? And biblical Hebrew, the lamb vessel have the same sign on it, and the meaning is jealous. And the Ashanti king or Ashantis too have the same symbol. Just telling them or their people, as the Lord said, He's jealous. So it's the sign to them that the God that chose them, chose their forefathers and foremothers to be His people, the God that we are serving, He's a jealous God. That's all this tells us. This is the meaning of the symbol, and you can search it yourself. Just look at what you are looking or you are seeing on the screen right now. God being a jealous God, He said He will visit. When you read Deuteronomy chapter 5:9, He said even the iniquity of He will visit third and fourth generation of His descent or His people when we sin. And you can read the book of Exodus chapter 20, when He gave the 10 commandments to Moshe. He said what? He's a jealous God. He hates when we worship idols. You should not worship any other God. The God that we are serving, He's a jealous God. So see this sign, and He said jealous, and see. I don't know. I'm just wow. And again, you can read Exodus chapter 34:14. God repeats the same thing. Yah repeats the same thing. Elohim repeats the same thing. He's a jealous God. So for our people to have this in their possession, their seat, their stool, or their royal symbols showing everything is biblical, everything is Hebrew signs. I mean, that tells us one thing, and that confirmation to us that these people are Hebrew Israelites. There's no dispute. There's no any doubt. You can doubt, all right. You can doubt it. You can push it aside. But hey, it's better for you to do your own research. I believe when you do that, it will be a blessing to you. So this will be a short message that we want to teach or want to bring to you guys. But I believe it will be better for us to do serious about this. If people want to see more or hear more about them, maybe that will help us to continue the series. Just give thumbs up, and you can ask questions, because we have already piled the evidence or the teachings already, but just to put it together and bring it to you guys, that's what we haven't done. So you can see God being a jealous God, symbol, the sign or the symbol, they have it on their stool, and the Ark of the Covenant having the two angels. This one have a bird stretching the arm, showing the seat itself. So be blessed. I pray that you have enjoyed the teachings and you like the messages that we bring each and every day. May the Most High bless you. If you like it, just give thumbs up. And I know that we appreciate when we see those thumbs up or just words of encouragement, and that help us to understand that at least one appreciate us. May the Most High bless you. May the Most High enlarge your territory. May the Most High change your countenance. May Him bless you everywhere you go. May He reveal Himself unto you as you sleep, because we are the awakened remnant and He's calling. We don't have much time. One will be wrong to miss the mark that we have much time. None have much time. So please, this is the time that you need to surrender. If you have not accepted Yeshua yet as your Lord and personal Savior, I'll end here with my message. The word of the day, it says, seek Yah Elohim, O Israel. Seek Yah Elohim, O Israel. When you read the book of Romans chapter 10 verse 1, it says, my brethren, my heart desire and my prayer to God Elohim for Israel is that they might be saved. They might be saved. I am so grateful for everyone that watch my videos and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for sharing the video. May Yahweh bless you and keep you in Yeshua's name. Shalom, everyone. Bye-bye.